Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Sunday afternoon, 12 races. We're going to get right to the action, but first, our buddy Pete Aiello with those track and weather conditions.
12 races on the Sunday program in South Florida with a carryover in the Rainbow Six, a sunny sky, a fast main track, and a firm turf. First of the day over the firm turf at 5 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. A field of 9 went postward. The favorite was the 7, Higher the Lady.
Racing at Gulfstream. Picture perfect beginning. They're lining up for the early lead with Bendita coming away with the lead and working over to the rail. Away in second is Judge Kitten. Higher the Lady is third. Maxie on the outside made the start today. She's fourth. These top four going quickly. They've opened 5 on Hot Channel and Undercover Outlaw. Then Discrimination. Tis Bud She Wants is at the back of the field with My Temple. Around the far turn they go. The leader is Bendita and Lino Reyes by a length and a half. Judge Kitten is second. Maxie on the outside now third. Higher the Lady dropped back off the early duel. Now she has an inside lane and starts to rally at this leader as they run past the quarter-mile mark. Bendita's in front, wanting to lug out a touch. That's no good, as here's Higher the Lady up the inside now. These two straighten away together. Higher the Lady on the inside, Bendita on the outside. Running home is My Temple from a mile back. And here's My Temple up the inside lane. Higher the Lady is in front. My Temple closing good ground. Here's My Temple. She's 50-1. My Temple wins with a big stretch run. My Temple from Higher the Lady second and Judge Kitten third.
How about a 50-1 bomb to start the afternoon? Oh, it's true, as number 4, My Temple, rallies from the back with an inside lane and springs a big upset under Diego Gomez for the Carolina stable and trainer Manny Estevez. Second, number 7, Higher the Lady, and third was the 6, Judge Kitten. We go to the second race, 6 furlong claimer, price tag $6,250. These were fillies and mares. We drew 5 here. Favorite was 1, Gracias, Adios.
And they're off. Toward the rail, that's Gracias, Adios, who hits the grounds running and looks for a clear advantage. Proud Legacy moves to take second. Sonoma Storm is out of there third. Maria Elena is back to fourth. And Chastity will have to pass them all and do it in less than 5 furlongs, as the top 2 are Gracias, Adios, and Proud Legacy. Gracias, Adios on the inside, Proud Legacy on the outside. Their heads apart. They're going pretty quick. They've opened 5 on Maria Elena and Sonoma Storm. Their heads apart, third and fourth, and then it's 3 to Chastity. 22-2 for the opening quarter speed as they round the far turn. 3 furlongs remain, and the advantage still belongs to Torres on Gracias. Adios, who leads by a neck. Proud Legacy in full stretch under Sanchez and trying to get on terms. It's 3 lengths back to Sonoma Storm with Maria Elena on her outside, and 5 to Chastity. Quarter of a mile left to get. Still many chances here. Toward the inside, it's Gracias, Adios. To the outside and Proud Legacy. Maria Elena trying to tack on from the outside. Fourth is still Sonoma Storm. 1/8 of a mile left. It's Proud Legacy with the lead. Maria Elena surging at her on the outside. It's Proud Legacy in front. Maria Elena gaining ground late. Maria Elena, Proud Legacy. Maria Elena for the lead. Maria Elena for the money. Close then for second. Either Sonoma Storm or Proud Legacy in 1:13-1.
Nice trip here for number 5, Maria Elena, who took a while to get into high gear, but got into high gear when she needed to register the victory under Doubleday Jonathan Gonzalez for Rohan Crichton and owners Paul Haddad, Horse and Around Stable, and Dennis Smith. 2, Sonoma Storm closed good ground for second. 3, Proud Legacy gets a slice always. She did today. She ran third.
The best chance for success begins with a solid foundation. At Hardacre Farm, early personal one-on-one care starts the journey to becoming a champion. Bred to leading stallions, our mares represent the highest standards. Hardacre Farm's signature in the breeding industry. Based in Ocala, Florida, breeder and owner Amy Tarrant has inspired excellence throughout her entire career. In your quest for success, start with Hardacre Farm, breeding the champions of tomorrow.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon, the start of another pick 3, 6 furlongs the journey. Claimers in for $6,250. Scratch the 2, Salsa Rita, a field of 5. Favorites were 5, Nikki Bella, and 6, Trap Me Later.
And they're off. outside, Trap Me Later wins the break, but Freckles Can's going to run with her, and these two move ahead of Rethink Me, who's between horses and now third. Back to fourth, Nikki Bella, and Northern Wind is at the inside. They're 3x2 in the run to the half-mile point. Freckles Can taking plenty of pace pressure from Rethink Me in the two-path. 3 wide, and Trap Me Later backs off with Northern Wind along the rail, and Nikki Bella is unhurried today, last of the 5, with half a mile left to go. The opening quarter was 22-3. There's 3 furlongs remaining. With the advantage, it's Freckles Can, Rethink Me, bidding up on her outside. These two, shoulder to shoulder past the 3 furlong grounds. Northern Wind has just lost third to Trap Me Later, who's on the outside, and Nikki Bella at the back. Less than 5/16 to go. Rethink Me and Hyro Rendon in front 3/4 of a length. Freckles Can on the stretch in second. Toward the outside, Trap Me Later begins to work home. Nikki Bella from the back, and they're at the top of the stretch. They went 46-1 for the opening half mile. Trap Me Later up on the outside now to take the lead. Nikki Bella's trying to close ground from the outside. Back to third and Rethink Me. Back to fourth and Freckles Can. But it's still Trap Me Later up top. Trap Me Later is 6-5. Nikki Bella is out of time. Trap Me Later in front. Nikki Bella's second, Rethink Me third, then Freckles Can and Northern Wind.
Number 6, Trap Me Later gets the job done. Back-to-back scores for this Virginia-bred daughter of Trap Shot. Handled a victory by Christian Torres, who with this victory becomes a 5-star apprentice. Juan Arriagada trained, Mike Anderson owned. Trap Me Later won in the third. On to the 4th race we go. Start of another pick 3, 5 furlongs on turf. Claimers in for $10,000. Late scratch of 4, Monkey Money, and scratch the 6, Oklahoma Crude. Off-time favorite was number 3, Weather Report.
And they're off. Level beginning. Weather Report soon after the start throttles into gear and opens by 2.5. On the inside, Sturgeon's a joint second. Far outside, Lost for Words in code 77. And beaten for speed early is Some Overture. They pass the half-mile point and kick to the far turn. And at even money, Torres has Weather Report front and center and 2 on top. Lost for Words is second. Code 77 is third. Sturgeon is fourth. Some Overture has been last throughout. There's 3 furlongs remaining. And with every stride he takes, Weather Report opens up. 21 seconds flat for the opening quarter speed. Weather Report sharp off the shelf and leads by 4.5 lengths. Up on the outside, Sturgeon tries to motivate himself while 3 wide. In between horses, Lost for Words toward the rail. That's code 77. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Weather Report is on the lead, but he's on the ropes as Sturgeon takes aim on the outside. Sturgeon has a shot at Weather Report late. Sturgeon on the outside. Weather Report toward the inside. Here's Sturgeon powering past. Sturgeon going away. Weather Report went too fast too soon. He ended up second, code 77 third. Some Overture ran fourth.
The favorite does too much too soon in today's 4th race, and that lets Sturgeon circle into the race wide, and he gets the win and does it going away under Leonel Reyes, Kathy Mongen, and owners Daryl Cohen and the Rising Sun Stable. 3, Weather Report second. 5, code 77 ran third. We go to the 5th race, leadoff leg of the middle pick 4. 6.5 furlongs of the journey. Maidens of the special weight variety with a field of 7. Off-time favorite number 2, Bella Tormenta.
And they're off. Good start for Katniss Can, and out wide Sassy Justice from between horses. Offspring and Bella Tormenta wants to be part of the party. At the rail, Lady Fiorella, and up 4 wide is Papa Regala. The only one who took back was Tap Till Dawn, and she's not far away, about 3 lengths off the lead of Bella Tormenta. Bella Tormenta has the lead with 2 on her heels. They are Offspring and Papa Regala second and third. Lady Fiorella drives at the rail 4th, trying to secure the rail position ahead of a 5th running Tap Till Dawn. She got inside of Katniss Can, and Sassy Justice is wide at the back. 22 seconds for a sharp opening quarter speed. There's less than 3 furlongs remaining, and the advantage still belongs to Bella Tormenta. Papa Regala on the outside is now second. Zayas wants into the clear with Tap Till Dawn. She's circling horses into 4th. Meanwhile, Lady Fiorella with a rail run is up to second. 46-1 for the opening half mile. Bella Tormenta has taken all the pressure, but she also has the lead. Up on the outside, Lady Fiorella is going to issue the challenge second. Back to third and Offspring, and they're at the top of the stretch. Toward the inside, Bella Tormenta fights to hold it. Lady Fiorella on the outside trying to get on terms. Offspring is back third. 16th to go. Bella Tormenta finding a bit more. And Bella Tormenta and Amisael Jaramillo will hold him off. Bella Tormenta is in front. Lady Fiorella's second. Offspring is third. And Tap Till Dawn finished 4th.
Favorite gets the job done in today's 5th race is number 2, Bella Tormenta. Survives a stretch duel under jockey Amisael Jaramillo for the AMG Equine, and trainer Jorge Navarro. Second, number 1, Lady Fiorella, and third was the 3, Offspring. Next on the card was race number 6 on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Claimers in for $10,000. A field of 11. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Good start up the inside for Lily's Heat and Karuka. In the center, Treasured Info is moving out. Truly Courageous won't be far away. Also into the top flight goes Little Nicole in the charge to the first turn. Out 3 deep, Treasured Info trying to get over. Toward the rail, Lily's Heat is there. Second out the fence, Karuka is a joint third. Adamant is into fourth. Then Little Nicole, wide on the course is Truly Courageous. From between horses, Abaco Dream with Here's City Kitty. She dropped all the way over to the 2 path from the 11 post. Wide on the corner was Mardi Gras Girl. Third last and second last, Penny Rose. Last of all is Madeline's Dancer. They make their way down the backstretch through the opening quarter mile in 23 and 3. Loose up top, Sammy Camacho and Lily's Heat bump the margin to 3. Treasured Info is second. Adamant's on the outside of third running Karuka. Then back to fifth goes Truly Courageous. In between horses, that's Here's City Kitty. Little Nicole is toward the rail. Mardi Gras Girl has passed Abaco Dream at this stage. 3 better than Penny Rose. And the trailer is still Madeline's Dancer. They've got closer to Lily's Heat up front. She went 48 seconds for a half mile, tries to catch a breather, and now bumps the margin to 2 again. Treasured Info is second toward the rail. It's Karuka out 3 wide and driven is Adamant. 4 wide, here's City Kitty. Little Nicole begins to hunt for racing room. She's got a shot if she can find it. A gap of another 3 to Abaco Dream, who rallies from the back, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Lily's Heat who comes away with the lead. Karuka into the clear and on the attack now. And Karuka let go to take the lead. Late run from Here's City Kitty. Lily's Heat is boxing on. Inside the final 1/8 of a mile, Karuka now has the lead by a half a length, now by 2 lengths. In second is Lily's Heat toward the outside, and third is Here's City Kitty. Coming home for the wire, it will be Karuka. Karuka won it easy. Lily's Heat second in 1:31 and 1.
Elizabeth Dobles and Jairo Rendon on turf? Absolutely, as number 1, Karuka gets the job done for a tandem that's been winning everything in sight. Imaginary Stables and Elizabeth Dobles. Jairo Rendon, always a star on turf. He was the winning rider on this Daughter of Perspective. Dobles runs 1-2 in here as number 2, Lily's Heat was second. Out of the 11, here's City Kitty, who ran third.
And they're off in the Princess Rudy with a quarter mile left to go. 4 off the top of the turn. Race for the Kathleen O'Connell barn in front by 5 with just 1/8 of a mile to go. And she's turning in this into a runaway. The powerhouse performance. She punches her ticket to the Breeders' Cup and wins by 5.
And Ghost Zipper is pulling away. Ghost Zipper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Odds again has won. Ghost Zipper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 7, leadoff leg of the Rainbow Six, maidens of the 2-year-old variety. These are special weight runners at 5 furlongs. Field of 9 off-time favorites were 4, Capture the Genie, and 9, Belladonna.
And they're off. Step slow to begin were Ferret, and She Broke My Heart. Quick start at the rail for Foxy Lady, who's headed off for the yearly lead. Belladonna got away in good shape. She's wide on the course while trying to work over as Hear My Prayer now comes on to take over. From 4th, it's Captured a Genie. Back to 5th, CC Valentina, passed by Terra. 3 back to Carrot Bars. The 2 at the back are Ferret, and She Broke My Heart. Around the far turn they go. Up on the outside, here's Belladonna and Christian Torres to take the lead. 3 wide, Capture the Genie issues a challenge from 2nd. Hear My Prayer is being outrun 3rd. Terra's under a ride, but gaining ground into 3rd. From the back, and CC Valentina with a quarter of a mile left to go. The 2 favorites set to do battle after a 22 and 4 opening quarter. It's Belladonna on the inside and Capture the Genie on the outside. 1/8 of a mile to go. Capture the Genie almost on terms. In fact, she's up to the lead now. Capture the Genie has the lead. Back to 2nd is Belladonna, well clear of the others. Zayas for Cassie. Capture the Genie will win it. 2.5 in the end. Belladonna is 2nd. CC Valentina did good work to get 3rd. Then Terra 4th ahead of Carrot Bars in 58 and 3.
Number 4, Capture the Genie, wears down the 9, Belladonna, as the 2 favorites put on a show. Edgard Zayas rode the winner by Uncaptured out of the Belong to Me mare, owned by Gary Barber and trained by Mark Cassie. Capture the Genie. Second 9, Belladonna, well clear of the 2, CC Valentina, who actually ran home pretty well. She ended up 3rd. We go now to the 8th race, leadoff leg of the late pick 5, 1 mile on turf. Maiden claimers in for $40,000. Field of 12 signed on. The favorite was the 6, Hard Count.
And they're off. Smooth start for Rich's Rags and Hard Count. Moving up on the outside, Jeeker Joe. Far outside, that's Sir Seamus. And between that duo is Soul Kitten in the charge to the first turn. From behind the speed, Slam and Mike into the top flight of runners. He's about 4 lengths behind. On his outside is the gray Starship Mufasa. Then it's a length and a half back to South Point Drive, who's down toward the inside. Parked on his outside is Dardanellos. It's a gap of another 2.5 lengths to I Stand Corrected. He's 3rd last. Slam and Mike has dropped to 2nd last, and the trailer is Blazing Island. Into the backstretch they go. The opening quarter, rock solid 22 and 3. As Sir Seamus paving a quick path down the backstretch, he leads Rich's Rags by 2 lengths. Up on the outside, Hard Count is now 3rd. Back to 4th inside is Overwatch. 5th out wide, Jeeker Joe. Then it's a gap of another 2.5 to Starship Mufasa, who's racing by himself, about 7 lengths off the pace setter, working 4 ahead of I Stand Corrected, who's outside of South Point Drive. Then Dardanellos racing ahead of a retreating Soul Kitten, and the 2 that are at the back have played no role at all, Slam and Mike and Blazing Island. Around the forward turn they go. They went 22 and 4-3 for the opening quarter, and they went a half mile in 46 and 2. Pace aplenty as Zayas moves on Hard Count to challenge Sir Seamus for the lead. They have 5 on Starship Mufasa, who rallies outside of the retreating run. From the inside there is Overwatch. Meanwhile, I Stand Corrected is 3 wide, but the battle's up front, and winning that battle is Hard Count. Hard Count now leads by a length. Sir Seamus back for more at 80 to 1. Inside the final 16th, Sir Seamus is on terms again. On the outside, and the favorite is trying to get by. It's Hard Count and Sir Seamus. Sir Seamus came back. Sir Seamus and Christian Torres on the board at 80 to 1.
Well, we had a 50 to 1 winner to start the program. We upped the ante here. How about an 80 to 1 for your money? And an unlikely winner at that is number 12, Sir Seamus. Went very fast early and was hooked by the favorite's 6, Hard Count. Hard Count might have waited around for him, and Sir Seamus was back for more inside, and Christian Torres gets an 80 to 1 win for owner-trainer Dennis Manning. We go to the 9th race, start of the late pick 4, 1 mile the journey. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Scratch number 6, Pirate's Treasure. Heavily favored, number 3, Love Nest.
And they're off. From the outside, that's For the Gipper away well, and from the inside, it's Karen's Cove. From between horses is Love Nest, and Love Nest and Karen's Cove kick on with it a touch from For the Gipper, who's back 3rd. It's a gap of 3 to Irish Letters, whose races outside of Oscar Blues, then El Playon, and it's a gap of 5 to Braver Than We Are. Out of the chute and onto the main track, Omar Hernandez sends Karen's Cove on with the business, and Karen's Cove through the opening quarter in 24 flat has established a 3-length lead. Love Nest is 2nd, For the Gipper is 3rd, Oscar Blues is 4th. They're really stringing out. It's a gap of 2.5 to Irish Letters, who's about 4 in front of El Playon, and 7 or 8 to the trailer, Braver Than We Are. They make their way to the half-mile grounds. They went the opening half-mile in 46 and 2. And with the advantage, it's still Karen's Cove, but Love Nest at 1 to 2 looms large for Zayas and is up to challenge for the lead. For the Gipper, a driven 3rd. Oscar Blues, a driven 4th. He's gaining a touch of ground. These top 4 still have a lot of ground ahead of them, or rather behind them, as the last 3 are just not keeping up here as they run to the top of the stretch. Love Nest has taken the lead, and Zayas hasn't moved an inch. Here's Oscar Blues mounting a rally on the outside after 3 quarters. In 112 flat, they turn for the money. Shake of the reins from Zayas on Love Nest, who leads by 2.5. Oscar Blues continues to chip away while 2nd. 1/8 of a mile to go. Love Nest trying to finish the job here. On the outside, Oscar Blues made a run, but he's only 2nd best to the favorite, Love Nest, who's in front. Love Nest by 2.5. Oscar Blues 2nd. They were well clear of Karen's Cove 3rd, then Irish Letters, and For the Gipper.
Order restored to the Gulfstream Park program as the 1 to 2 favorite takes care of business as 3, Love Nest, cruises to success under jockey Edgard Zayas for Victor Barboza Jr. and the White Star stable. Second, number 2, Oscar Blues, and 3rd was the 1, Karen's Cove. Let's go to the 10th race. This was a good one. Allowance horses on turf around 2 turns at about 7.5 furlongs. Scratch number 12, Fundy's Tide, a field of 11, and a wide open betting race.
And they're off. 7 Gems wins the break. Wingman won't let him get too far. Far outside, Farley's got to get over. In between horses, that's Happy Hat. Happy Hat joins the top flight, and so does Fortunate Friends in the charge to the first turn. Zayas has him stacked and packed as 7 Gems leads by 2. Up into second is Fortunate Friends with Wingman third. Till the end is now fourth. Back on the outside and Happy Hat, then Break in the Storm. In between horses goes Toughest Hombre. Wide on the course is Farley. Dexter Road is next. He's third last. The 2 at the back are Strike Midnight and Pro Tunk. Down the backstretch they go, 23-2 for the opening quarter speed. Zayas trying to harness the speed of 7 Gems, who leads 3 parts of a length over Fortunate Friends in second. Wingman at even money, getting a good run of it third down toward the inside. Happy Hat in the red colors on the outside to join fourth. Till the end is between horses, and Break in the Storm is at the rail. Trying to improve while in traffic is Toughest Hombre alongside Farley. Then back to Dexter Road ahead of second last Nunk Pro Tunk. And now the trailer is Strike Midnight. 47-3 for the opening half mile. 7 Gems has been left to his own devices, and he leads a length and a half. Into the clear, Wingman is second. Back to third, Fortunate Friends. Toughest Hombre winding it up toward the rail until the end as they turn for home. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. It's 7 Gems off the turn with the lead. Wingman going to have a quarter of a mile to get by second. 3 clear of Break in the Storm third. Final eighth of a mile. 7 Gems gets to wandering. Here's the Wingman surging up on the outside, and the Wingman powers past. 7 Gems is second, but Wingman is in front. 7 Gems is second, third is Toughest Hombre, and fourth is Dexter Road at 129-1.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
Back now for the 11th race, first half of the late daily double, 5.5 furlongs the journey. Allowance optional claiming horses in for $16,000. Field of 7. Favorites included 4, Oh Danny Bear, and 5, Hardbell.
And they're off. Stumbling and unseating the rider was 2 Pops. The 2 is out of the race. Sarasota County and Leaky Cup, the first 2 to begin from Zorb, who comes away in third. Hardbell is in fourth. Back at the inside, Oh Danny Bear, then Famous and Flashy. And again, unseating the rider at the start was 2 Pops. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. Pace aplenty here. Leaky Cup on the outside. Sarasota County toward the rail. And Sarasota County battles right back through a 22-2 contested opening quarter speed. Zorb trying to tack on from third. Hardbell is fourth. He certainly had some pace to chase. He'll try to run home from there. We're racing ahead of Oh Danny Bear, then Famous and Flashy with a quarter of a mile left to go. There's now on the outside. Here comes the run from Hardbell with Zorb getting first run. On the inside in Sarasota County fights to hold it. It's Sarasota County overhauled by Zorb. Hardbell's on the stand side toward the rail and Oh Danny Bear. 16th to go. Zorb for a narrow lead. Here's Hardbell one more time. Hardbell at Zorb. Zorb, Hardbell. Here it is. Hardbell won it. Hardbell for the money over Zorb in second, then Sarasota County and Oh Danny Bear.
On to the 12th race now, 5 furlongs on turf. Maiden Claimers in for a $12,500 price tag. Scratch the 4, 5, and the 9. Heavily favored, number 7, and Jolly.
And runners away. And Jolly, one of the first to break the line with Chantilly Lily and Ethel Eileen. In between horses is Intricately with at the inside Chaos Rising trying to hold the inside ground. 2 lengths back to Susie's Who, and the trailer is Kyle's Northern Star. Down the backstretch and going to the far turn, Ethel Eileen will land in front by a neck. On the outside, Chantilly Lily is there second. Zayas poised to strike 3 wide with Jolly third. No place for Camacho to go on Chaos Rising, who's stuck down inside. Susie's Who gets started while 4 wide. Intricately boxes in Chaos Rising as they move to the top of the stretch. Chantilly Lily and Alvarado come away with the lead. Up on the outside, Jolly is now right alongside. 2.5 lengths back to Intricately, who wheels wide for the drive with less than a quarter of a mile to go. Here comes Jolly up on the outside of Chantilly Lily. Down the center, Intricately with the late say and Kyle's Northern Star from last. And Jolly's almost home. And Jolly driven out. And Jolly a 3-5 winner. Intricately is second, closer for third, probably Chantilly Lily over Kyle's Northern Star, then Susie's Who in 58-2.
And that wraps up Sunday's card. Remember, we're dark for live racing on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We're back here Thursday with the first race post at 1:15 p.m. But don't forget, all week long you can watch and wager on Saratoga and other great racetracks, including Del Mar. Good night and good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.